into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening, everyone. Oh. 2 sec. Looks like we're just gonna go to a break with the E-bot, no problem. Let's try that again. Good evening, guys. We just had a few technical difficulties. The knife round decided didn't want to actually run. So we're just waiting for teams to choose sides and get going. Hopefully not going to take too long. Both teams just waiting for them to ready up. So this is a very important game for both teams. I believe Aftershocks have to win this game to secure themselves the playoff spot. Rajans obviously need at least a draw here to stop that happening. So we go into it. Aftershock starting that pistol round, already going up for a wee boost here to what was that, A main control. Opting to do basically a total A stack. Only Max now just playing in that connector for the fast rotate. A push comes out, Pieface opening up, taking out Hammy. Jack's going to find the face of Lachimo. Jack as well, a second Pieface, one of his own. And the A site is fallen with no contestants. Mac eventually finds one, but he's got it all to play for, 1 versus 4. Spots out Pieface. Fluffs with the flank behind takes him out. That's a fantastic round by Rajans. Sorry about the delay, guys. I know we're possibly late. It's a mix of the teams taking so long to get started. They love to run that 15 minutes time that they're granted, and the server decided to not do the knife round. Pretty default setup for Rajans, obviously playing that anti-eco. They're propping themselves up, covering most sites, expecting a push. Fluff's finally going to work on top of them biddings, trying to find something over the alleyway. There's a force spy coming in from Aftershock. They have got an ump, they've got the Eagles. Fluffs comes out, gets picked up by Hammy. Crystal picking up one. Jack and Pieface, so totally open up the site via the alleyway. Lachimo with a trade. Looks like he might fall to Pieface. Put down low with that AK. Bomb is going to go down. Mac tries to pull out, stop the planter. Jack is able to pick him up. It's all on Lachimo, only 15 HP. Spots out Jack, managed to get him as he's low HP. Pieface hasn't got much health himself. Lachimo though has no idea where he is. He hasn't even got a kit, he's going to sit it. And Pieface is going to win that. Narrowly saving the second round there for Rajans. But it should force Aftershock into full eco now. And yeah, Rajans are going to obviously capitalise that, buying in the Mac 10s, bit of farming weaponry. I'm going to go for 4 Mac 10s, so that should be an easy enough round for them. It's only going up against USPs, 1 CZ. Now going to group together, head towards that B site by the looks of it, where they're going to have no resistance at all, as it's a full A stack by Aftershock. Jack to spot it out, the pop dog. Floss taking out Sawzy. Nice clean round there. So full buy coming out. Rajans actually opting to just keep with the Mac 10s. Going up against, not sure that's that good decision going up against M4s. Bit of a gamble I suppose nonetheless. They are going to be going towards that B site, make use of the Mac 10s, try and get up close. There's only Lackamo to hold it. Molotovs go down. Lackamo hiding on top of this bomb site. They've not even noticed. He's going to take out high face up top, and he is going to stop the bomb plant as well. Still got a minute. They've got plenty of time. Tries to push up close to that Mac 10. He gets taken out immediately by Crystal. Fluffs on the site here. He's going to fall with relative ease as the charge comes in. It's all in Jack to save this for his team. Managed to stop it first, but he's surrounded. Somehow managed to find Mac as well. He's got a Molotov. Crystal jumping off the side of upper, and he's going to kill himself. Jack. Oh, I don't know. He's actually is he going to win this round? I think he is. I don't think there's enough time for Hammy. I don't know how, but Jack, 1 versus 4, managed to secure his team the round out. Absolute fail there by his other players of Aftershock. Just no coordination, going in 1 by 1. Someone just jumping off, had enough. Pauses coming out for Raptor squad. Possibly a technical there with one of the players disconnecting. Not going to have pause for too long, just wait for them to get back on, get right up. Not sure if Aftershock are going to go for a Causey buy. Hammy's got an M4, possibly just going to buy pistols around it, see if he can work some picks. But money's not great for Aftershock. Let's go back up now. Just waiting for both teams to unpause. Aftershock obviously having a bit of discussion after losing 4 rounds in a row. Pause comes in and we are, like I said, they're going to just sort of buy down to 2k around that M4, but it's not going to be a force. We'll allow them to buy into the next round, gives them a bit more chance going into this 5th round. There's really going to be lots of Hammy to try and find something. Rajans just going for that default split and pick on the A site. Rest of the players on Aftershock just trying to play it passively behind them. Lackamo spots out one and gets the frag, does a fair bit of damage to Fluffs. Max already on the rotate, already put Fluffs down 2 HP. Crystal, nice bit of aggression, catches out CK. Jack though, he's got a reply of his own, takes out 2. Fluffs finally finds the face of Mac. It's all on Hammy now, 1 versus 3. There is 2 of the players on Rajans are quite low, got 2 HP, 22 HP. Only Jack with full health. But they're so spread out. Hammy finds Fluff, but Jack, he's already there to trade. Nice 3k by Jack. Putting some work in that round. And it is going to be the full buy now from Aftershock. They've done a fair bit of damage considering it was not a fully committed buy round there. They are going for the double op setup. Crystal and Mac here with the ops. Jack as well got his own see what setup to go for. Going for a 2 setup. Mac getting picked immediately by Jack. Good work by Jack there to expect that upper push. Aftershock obviously trying to find themselves an early advantage going into this round, and it's backfired massively as they're now already a minute 25 on the clock. They're a man down. Looks like Jack there forgetting to actually load his anti-cheat when he restarted, and he's been kicked for it. So they've just evened up this this round, thanks to Jack. Yeah, the ballman is going to be making its way towards that B site. Pieface got himself snug up. Lacamo expecting a push lower. Smokes go down. He is going to get a Molotov down. That's going to do damage and push out. Smokes out Chris. Luckily Sawsy there managed to find the kill. Pieface clearing out Lacamo. Sawsy's going to be on another rotate. He knows where Pieface is. Nice shot there by Sawsy. 2 versus 3. Sawsy spraying. They help a hammy. They finally drop him. 1 versus 3. Fluffs finds the first. He's got a Molotov. He's going to get in. I don't know if he's too late. He might just stick to the bomb plant, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to live with his life as well. Save them guns. Good bit of commitment there from Aftershock to stick on that plant, even with the impending Molotov coming down. Secure themselves their first round of this game. Money's not great for them though. They nearly lost all the players in the team, so we've got a FAMAS, we've got a Mag 7. Rajans still able to go for that full buy. They got the bomb plant. They had 5 rounds in a row. Jack just totally tunnel vision up on that brown train. Crystal's able to peek round and take him out from the side. So he's going to stop Christ from running out. Nice little flick shot there onto Pieface. Very quickly, Rajans have got a massive disadvantage. CK picks up 1, he's immediately traded by Sawsy. Someone fluffs again, 1 versus 4. First. Hammy's already there to trade out. So Aftershock, they start replying, they start getting a couple of rounds on the board. Rajans, looks like they're just going to go for pistol buy. No, not going to be forcing into this. This should be an easy enough round for Aftershock because they start closing out that gap. Bomber's going to make his way towards that B site. Crystal's going for the base again. Oh, fantastic flick shot, just catches his face to the corner. He no-scopes Fluffs as well. And it's probably enough damage for Sawsy's already behind. He's already stopping the bomb plant. Nice clean round by Aftershock. They didn't even manage to get a bomb plant, but they've got enough money to buy into this. They've got an op, got AKs. So they're going to get a bit more control of this A main, pushing up close to the electric box. Molotov smoking out. Jack finds 1 over at the alleyway. Crystal trying to find the trade, but there's nowhere to be seen. As the A-take starts coming out, Sawsy on this bomb site to try and hold it off. Bomb site CK, smokes are on the way, he's not able to find anything. Pushing out, aggressing out, that bomb train's not going to work out. Mac going to fall to Pieface. This round's pretty much all over. Lacking with only MP9, I don't expect him to get anything here. Fluffs. Eats a nade. Lackimo wants to punish him for that. There's no kit, no time. Not any chance of him winning this round. He's going to have to go for a save. And Aftershock are actually going to go for a pause. Lackimo, I think he's just trying to find some kind of serious weapon, because an MP9 is not going to do much for him for the next round. Aftershock with the pause. I think this is tactical. They've got plenty of money, so they'll be able to buy into this round. He's doing good work for Rajans. He was the one basically opened the round up for them there, take one out in the alleyway and let them group together and take the site. Pressure is really on for both teams, so possibly playing it slow, thinking about using the pauses, which, you know, a lot of teams don't tend to do. This sort of lower tier CS. Jack is such a carry in this map. Yeah, I mean, Jack has been performing pretty well so far. Single-handedly winning rounds for Rajans' Raptor squad. Hopefully the game will be underway any minute. These pauses are... Finally the pause comes off. So we go into the 10th round. Rajans nearing closer to the half win at least. Looks like me all the players going straight towards B. Crystal immediately picks up Jack. That's a good job for Aftershock, because Jack's the one been doing all the damage. Nice smoke there by Pieface. Managed to smoke just above the ladder. Lackimo to hold this B site as the bush comes out. He managed to just cooking himself on the top of that Molotov. Doesn't matter, he's going to take out Chris. Crystal with second of the round. CK is going to fall to Lackimo. He's just dropped this bomb on the B site. It's all on Pieface. He's going to fall as the rotate comes in. The observer today is me, and so Houghton. I'm also streaming, and I'm also observing and casting, and it also seems I'm admin in this game as well, so if anything's running like shit, My bad. So, going for that ace split again, Rajans Raptor squad, the one we've seen a fair few rounds. Chris and Pieface are going to be facing that anyway. Just a little pop dog. Still plenty of time. Rajans just taking their time. Patient. Mac has got himself snug up against this A main, so they don't check it. Mac pushing through. Jack's not careful, he's going to get taken out. He is holding a nice angle. He's going to walk right into the barrel of Jack Mac. Rush starts coming in the alleyway, and this is it. The ace split is in action. Sawsy's going to fall to Chris. Crystal managed to get a return running at that connector, but the spam's coming in. He's put low down to 14 HP. Ham does manage to find one. Lacken was on the rotate. He's going to win that duel against Jack. Put down low HP. Chris is there to trade him out. It's all in Crystal. 1 versus 2. Only 14 HP. I think he's going to save it. No time, no health. Probably the best decision. Not a good round by Rajans. Well, to be honest, I'm not a caster, so yeah. Stuck with me, unfortunately, for now. Going towards that B site again, Jack possibly going to wrap around the back of the trains. It's going to be an ace stack, it's only Lackamo to hold that site. He's playing that top of the bomb train like he was before. It worked out from last time, he managed to pick up 2 kills, he stopped the bomb plant as well, so Rajans should be able to clear him out since it will be an expected position from him. As the push comes in, Lackamo to hold it off. He's going to just stand out in the open with flash, managed to get out of the way just in time, and he doesn't manage to flash to them. Catches one. Crystal, one fluffs charging around the back of the bomb train. Finally picks up Lackamo. The rotates come in, Fluff's going to be the first to contest this. And Fluff's getting dropped immediately by Sawsy, leaving just Chris in a 1 versus 3. Gets spotted out by one, and they're rotating everywhere. Totally surrounded, and he gets shot down there by Sawsy. As Aftershock pick up their 5th round. Yeah, I mean, this isn't RDYUP isn't a UK CS only league. You know, I think there's only 50% of the teams are actually UK. The rest were all European, so. Chris is going to charge straight out today with that Deagle, trying to find someone's face there, but he's going to eat a nade instead. Hammy to stop this alleyway push, takes out all 3 of them with relative ease. Aftershock start clawing back at this game, start getting the gap between them a bit closer. Gonna be a full buy coming out from both teams. Jack already lining up some smokes. Rajans going into that default A setup they've been using pretty much all game. It has been working for them. Pieface getting So he's getting boosted over the top here. It's going to work. He's going to shut Hammy down. Just totally opened up that A site as the push starts coming in. Sawsy going for a bit of aggression to try and stop right, but he's used all his bullets for the guys he even got out. Chris is going to punish him for that. Jack getting himself behind again on Mac. Crystal and Lacamo to retake. 2 versus 4. Bombs down. Time's ticking. Crystal's going to fall immediately to Pie Face. Lacamo forced to save again. Looks like they're going to hunt for him as well. They don't want him to save this gun. They want to force their economy down. Yeah, that's a good point there by Leica. Don't forget about the best 14-year-old in the UK scene vote that's on our Twitter page. It's at RDYUP. Last time I checked, I believe Leaf was in the lead narrowly. We've had nearly 100 votes. Yeah, get involved. Leaf from Elo Steelers team finished top of their division or their group, and I think it was No Swag finished 3rd. So yeah, get voting, get involved. Jack here with that op, facing out on A main. Sawsy decided to go up close and pop dog getting under. He's going to eat an A. Jack's going to get picked up by Crystal. He's going to lose that op battle. Good nades there by Rajans. Sawsy eats both the nades that they throw down there. Gives up his life for it. It looks like it's going to be an A take again. Smoke start getting set up now by Rajans. Crystal going to be the first to spot one out. He's going to get the second cross on Pie Face. Narrowly misses CK through the smoke. Nice shot there onto Chris. Hammy's going to pick off Fluff. He's going to come in the back. CK finds the face of Mac. Crystal no scoping wildly, doesn't manage to hit anything. Lacamo's there to back him up though. So 8-7 half for Rajans. They win the half at least. Aftershock managed to get a few rounds at the end. So just waiting for both teams to ready up. Yeah, so Elo Steelers and No Swag actually played each other last night. It was a good game. I think it was 16-13 to Elo Steelers. And Tadpole did put in a pretty strong performance against Elo Steelers, to be fair. So Jack, though, what a performance. 16-9. A fair bit above the rest of his team. You could tell the sort of the roundness for Jack died early on. It was much more of a struggle. If not, Aftershock picked the round up anyway. Oh, we're gonna score and getting ready to go live into the second half. Got the one kit on CK. He's got opted for a smoke as well. Mac, the only man with smoking some flashbangs, so possibly going to push somewhere with that. Bomb heading towards alleyway where it looks like it's going to be a 3-man push from Rajans. This could work out perfectly. Could catch the bomb off so early on in this round. But Sawsy's going to reply immediately with 2 fast headshots. Mac picks up the last. Pie Face already in the rotate. He's going to drop to Lacamo immediately. Already, Chris is left. Oh, just deletes Mac as he walks around the back of the trains, put himself in a 1 versus 3. It's a bit more to work with. He's not got a kit though unless he can go pick it up in the alleyway. He had the right idea, but Crystal out aiming him there with that Glock. Lands that initial headshot. No. Rajans are just gonna they're just gonna full eco it. Not gonna risk the force buy, not expecting to win it. Aftershock, they got 3 AKs, they got some farming guns, the UMP and the Mac 10. Should be a relative easy round this for Aftershock. Find the first on fluffs. That's it. Only pistols, there's no armour, it's not much of a battle for Aftershock. Hammy holding spots to beat Jack. They're playing this really safe, Aftershock. They don't want to get caught out, they don't know what weapons Rajans have. They're going to be grouping together now. Going to be going straight out A. Use the AK to your advantage. Crystal's going to pick up Jack. CK spam through that smoke. High face charging it, the USB is not able to do much really. Like I said, nice easy round for Aftershock. So, another eco, just P250s, 5-7 over in the Rajans, so it should be again another easy round for Aftershock, who have just taken themselves a lead in this game. They should be able to secure their 10th round, get themselves 10-8. It's going to be a B push coming in from Rajans. It's going to work out, they get one, Hammy gets a trade, Pieface gets one, both traded out immediately. Jack already got that push behind. Lacimo spamming wildly. Going to shut him out with a Molotov. It's going to be a very difficult retake, 2 versus 3, but no armour, no utility going up against all AKs and armour. Crystal's just going to one-tap CK out of the round. It's just Jack left. 29 HP, only a P250. Patiently waiting. Managed to hit a few shots onto Lacamo, putting him low. Managed to land another, puts him to 1 HP, so Lacamo, luck clearly on his side there. So we should see the full buy-in coming out now from both teams. Jack's picked up that op that he was doing so well with over in the terrorist half. Another pause coming in from Rajans this time. Not sure if this is a tactical. It's their first buy round in the half, so possibly. Almost looks like we've got some player changes, and is the roster going to be changed then for no swag going into the playoffs? Is he looks like Rajans are ready for the unpause, just waiting for Aftershock now to unpause as we get back into this game. So the unpause comes in. This is a really important round now for both teams. Scores are fairly close. Economy is quite strong on Aftershock though, they have managed to save a lot of weapons. Jack opens the round up, finds that early pick on Mac, falls back, happy with that advantage he's given his team. Jack finding his second. Good Good work there by Jack. He's just giving his team a 2-man advantage already. And there's still a minute 20 on the clock, so Aftershock probably feeling a bit lost now. Bomb down in A main, players spread out between A and B. They're going to be making a bit of noise towards B. Lacamo trying to work something. What's the other way? Lacamo's spotting one out. The bomb's still down, 40 seconds on the clock. Time's ticking. Sozzy managed to open up that B site. He's going to drop immediately to Jack. He's just got himself another kill in this round. Jack going for more, doing some damage against Hammy. But the bomb is going to get down to A and he's going to get a bomb plant at least, so. There by Lacamo. Jack though has basically won this round for his team. 3 picks. Just left Lacamo in a 1 versus 4 as the rotates start coming in. Lacamo does open up. Oh, that's a fantastic quick shot, but CK's already sprinting down behind to get that kill on him. Rajans pick up that round. Let's get their first CT round on the board. So Aftershock, they had built up a fair amount of economy, so they'd be able to get another AK into this round. I don't know why one's gone for an MP9 considering Crystal has 8,000 in the bank. Bit of miscommunication there. Jack looking for more kills that up, aggressing in that lower B site. Jack finds it, gets another entry for this round. Aftershock just can't, not even move, not even reacted, just playing in their default positions. Mac trying to find something on the A site, but Rajans are playing this smart, they're not peeking, they're just waiting for Aftershock. They've already made a mistake, just granted Jack another kill. Mac does get out all of it. CK spots him off, neither managed to find anything. CK now starting to get sandwiched between Mac and Lacamo. Mac's going to get behind, he's going to find 2 there on the A site. Lacamo finding 2 of its own. It's all on Chris now, 1 versus 2. He does spot out Mac, and I don't think Mac realised where he is. He's going to miss. Bullets are going to spray a bit high above the head. Good job by Aftershock there. Fantastic split out onto the A site. Rajans was a bit all over the place, allowing Aftershock to get up behind him. Basically just wipe out the A site with little to no resistance. Rajans gone for them CZs, dual elite on one of them. Not sure what Pieface is doing, but he just grants Hammy probably the easiest kill of his life. CK's going to fall as well, finds 1 though. Hammy dropping crits. Just Fluff's left alive, only a dual elites. He should fall with relative ease. Going to find Hammy at least. So Aftershock continue their lead now. Obviously feeling a bit more comfortable on the terrorist side. Rajans forced into another eco. It's going to be another round on the board for Aftershock, who get that bit closer for securing themselves the playoff spot. Crystal winning. That was only against a pistol, to be fair. It's going to be a B push. Sozzy sprays all 4 down. My terrible observing skills just missed all that, so sorry about that, guys. But it was only a pistol eco round. Full buy comes in now. Not going to see any ops due to money being so low on the Rajans side. Aftershock though, they can buy for days. Crystal only got 13k, they've got nearly 8k in 2 players, so. Already line smokes up Aftershock, looks like it's going to be another A take. Let's see what to go B. Flashes, smokes go out. Mac just charging out to that Olaf position. Looks like it's going to be a fake. Bomb making its way towards B. Mac just destroys Jack there in sandwich. Not even given an opportunity to think. Fluffs is able to trade him out though, but the bomb's on its way to B and it's Chris to hold it off. Pieface realising it's rotating, connects him. Chris sprays wildly, gets one, but he's immediately traded out by Hammy. Rotate comes in, all 3 players are already on this site. Blackham will manage to pick one up from that upper area. Fluff's sneaking in. CK managed to find 2 to work by in there. Molotov goes down. As well. Fluff managing to protect his teammate. That was a brilliant retake by CK and Fluff there. Just saving their team. Really important round for them to win there. They need to pick this up if they want to save this game. Like I said, Aftershock, they got a bomb plant. Crystal's only max money, so they're gonna have to be able to buy this round. They're gonna be able to buy next round. So Rajans, this round's really important for them. They need to start building some economy, start picking up some rounds back. Fairly default setup. Mac with his teammate Sozzy working towards that alleyway. Fluffs to contest it. Aftershock got 3 of the players up close here, possibly waiting to just charge out, explode onto this alleyway. CK and Fluffs to hold it off though. Molotov and smokes go down. As the rush comes out. CK is going to use the flash, he's going to spray wildly, he's not going to find anything. Fluff's spamming through the smoke, he's not even able to find anything either. As the A site's just totally opened up there. Christ, there's only a mag 7 in hand, he's not going to have to find much, not in this position. Hammy with that up. It's all on Pieface. Mac spots him out, takes him out. As Aftershock near closer to that match point, basically just reset the economy of Rajans, so they're going to have to force into this. I can't afford to lose this game. They're going to go for the eco, looks like they are going to go for the drop. Mac charging straight out to the Olaf position again. He's going to be facing Jack in that sandwich. Jack knows he's there, he's expecting it. It's worked for Mac that many times before, and this might be the perfect play. He's going to catch him out. Nice easy kill. Jack yet again. Only one doing something for his team. Bomb's still basically in T-spawn, so Aftershock not fully decided where they want to go. Stack is on B though. Both sides playing this so passively. Such an important round for both teams. This game is the deciding factor for who goes through to playoffs. So we're not seeing anything quick going on. Hammy just walking out in that upper, he's trying to find something, trying to find someone from Rajans that's going to give him something to work with. The rush is going to come out, Sozzy making his way on the site. A check behind them. Barrels, Hammy picking up 2. The site's lost. Blackham was spraying wildly, finds both faces of Fluffs and Jack as they secure themselves match point. That's all to play for Rajans now. They're going to have to force into this. Aftershock. I think this might be a like one of these pauses just to try and tilt Rajans. They got themselves match point. Let's just let them seethe over it for a minute. Rajans, they've only got FAMASs, a couple M4s, the utility's basically shocking. There's only 2 defuse kits. This is not looking good for Rajans Raptor squad, and Aftershock look to be cementing themselves that 4th position in Group 4. Just waiting for this game to come on pause. Here we go, Aftershock. I think they've obviously set the tone for this match now. Feeling confident. They got all the money to work with. They've got more than enough rounds to play with. All the pressure on Rajans. Like Crystal and Mac going to be doing something fast up here. Crystal's going to face out. Wants to try and find some early advantage. Oh, he just misses Pieface with that smoke. Second earlier he would have taken out. Crystal just spamming, trying to find something. Aftershock still playing this fairly passively. They're waiting for Rajans to make a mistake. Crystal getting over aggressive a bit. He needs to be careful. Spots out, fluffs. He's just starting to open up that A site. He wants to go find more. Pieface, he needs to catch someone out here. This might be good for Pieface. He's managed to sneak up behind. Oh, it's not going to matter though. The bomb is actually going towards B. I've not even noticed. He's going to find one. The rotate needs to come in. He's coming fast. 3 versus 4. Rajans need to retake this site. CK must have got heard there by Sozzy. I don't think he has. CK is going to find him. Jack finds one. Jack's heard that rotate. He's going to win another duel against Lacimo. Hammy's going to take out Jack. CK's just he's sitting on it. Perfect play. What a clutch by CK. Doesn't even need to fire a bullet. Hammy expects him to come off it with that bait no scope. CK and Jack just save Rajans for another round. Like I said before, Aftershock's economy is so strong they're going to be able to keep buying for basically the rest of this game. Money's still not looking good for Rajans. I'm just going to charge straight out. Early aggression catches Pieface off. Jack's going to need to go huge. He's up in his heaven here. Finds one. Drops the bomb actually. Jack sprays down another one. Chris picks one onto Sozzy. They've just done some work now. It's two players. Jack finds himself a 3rd kill. Goes for the 4th. Spamming down on Crystal. Doesn't get a kill on him, but does enough damage to give an easy enough kill to Chris. Rajans start building up a bit more economy. They start getting better weaponry on them. They saved a few AKs that round. I said money's still strong for Aftershock. Got AKs again. Communication's not there. They're still trying to decide who's dropping who. Just gone into that default A split again. Just holding that brown train. Pieface isn't careful, he's going to get his face taken off. Looks like it's going to be some kind of setup. Pieface is getting himself into this position again. It worked for him last time. Crystal's not aware at all, scoping down in the wrong area. Jack though, open the round up yet again. Stops that initial offer from finding anything. Pieface is going to get taken out by Lacimo as the rush starts coming out. The bomb's making its way out. Lacimo finds another Jack with his second. Just missing the bomb plant. He's going to spam it through the smoke, through the train. What a round for Jack again. Clearly the man to watch this game. It's all on Hammy in a 1 versus 2. Not sure if he's spotted any of the players yet. I think he might have just seen CK. Oh, this timing. Oh, narrowly misses him. Obviously the pressure got too much to Hammy. He basically got granted himself a free round there. Both players had their backs to them. Luckily though, Jack realises what could have happened. Wins that duel against him with the op. Jack, 4 kills that round. 32 kills to 20 deaths. To say Jack's carrying this team would be an understatement right now. Aftershock going for that pause again. Wants to talk about what they're doing wrong. What they're doing wrong is Jack's trading them out every round. He's getting the initial pick. He's then getting follow-up frags. Aftershock are going to force into this round. Not going to be the strongest buy though. Just waiting for both teams. A fair bit of flame going on in the chat as always. At least we can rest assured that we're all pretty much noobs at the moment in this scene, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, guys. Finally the pause comes out and here we go. Only 2 rounds left in this game. These last few games of this, the group stages have been neck and neck. Pieface just running into a wall, not sure what's going on there. He finally wakes up. Mac, looks like it's going to be Jack going for that early aggression again. Trying to give more advantages to his team, not found anything. Another nice and slow round by Aftershock. They seem confused, they seem unsure what they're doing, there's no confidence in their play anymore. Still a minute 10 o'clock, plenty of time. Bomb is going to be going towards B. It's probably not the site you want to go to, not when Jack's been set up there with the op. Chris got that Molotov pinned, he's ready for it, he's expecting this to be pushed. Smokes go down, Molotov's going to catch it. Flashes start going out. Chris is going to find one. Jack charging up to that side. Chris finds a second. To stop the bomb planter. There's plenty of damage done to Crystal. He's going to get the bomb down though. Only 10 HP. It's a 3 versus 2 retake. Mac smartly looking behind. Oh, the timing! Managed to find the face of Jack. It's a fantastic one tap. Probably not aware that Pieface has just walked up behind this site. CK is going to find Crystal. Solid Mac. Molotovs go out. He's going to charge through. He's going to stop the planter, but Pieface trades him out. And they just pick up round 14 for Rajans Raptor squad. Only one round away from drawing out this game. I believe Aftershock, even if they draw this game, they can't get through. I think that's right. I need to double check the groups. So basically, I think Aftershock have to get a win here to go through to playoffs. Rajans only need a draw. So this round's so important. Setting up them A smokes again. Smokes start going out towards A. Pieface going for his usual aggression on A-Main. He's gonna find one. He tries to spray over it. It's actually Jack again getting 2 kills. Hammy just walking through the smoke. Jack's aware. Spams off towards the bomb. Not able to connect to anything. That's a 3 versus 4. Hammy's gonna get taken out, but Chris boosted up onto the connector. And Chris will get spotted out. Chris gonna find one. And Jack's gonna do it. He's gonna get a 3k. The retake has happened and it's a draw. Rajans Raptor squad managed to claw the game back. I thought which I pretty much was certain was lost. I'll double check, but I think. Let me just have a look. Just see what that does. Just pause that for a sec. So with Rajans Raptor squad drawing that game, they secure themselves the playoff position. So they're going to finish 4th in Division 4. Aftershock have just by a round missed that playoff spot, so they're going to be absolutely gutted. So what in our game? Jack just went off and won that game. So that's it. That's the only game for tonight. There's only 2 more games for the group stages. We've got Snakebite Gaming taking on Incendiary Esports on Tuesday the 5th of December at 9 o'clock. And then on Wednesday we've got the final game, which is Nova 6 versus Team Royalty. That's on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So once them 2 games are run, we'll have the brackets should get announced on or before the 7th of December. And then matches will start getting divvied out, and then that's when the real fun begins, as everyone will be competing for a piece of that £600 prize pool. So I've been Ansel Houghton. This has been RDYUP. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and Twitter at RDYUPGG. Make sure you vote on who you think the best 14-year-olds. I'm sure there's been plenty of debate. You can even tag in who you think might be better than Tadpole or Leaf. So yeah, thanks guys. See you next time. Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.